nothing. See me living my dreams. I done been to the bottom. I done suffered a lot. I deserve to be rich. Headed straight to the top. Look how I ride for the block. Look how I rap for the hood. I get nothing but love now when I come through the hood. Getting this fortune and fame. Money make all of us change. The new Benz is all white, call it John McCain. How the hell did you stop me? Why in the world would you try? I go hard.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. How many of you guys are excited for this call, right? Let me see some energy in the chat, right? Let me see some excitement in the chat, you guys. I'm very, very excited to be here with every single one of you guys. I hope you guys were intentional with this call. This call is the fast start call. So this call is for all individuals who are looking to get fast track to creating success. All right, drop some money bags, some dollar signs in the chat if you're ready to fast track your journey to financial success. All right. I want to first go ahead and quickly introduce myself. My name is Joshua Wheaton, a diamond within Akashics, you guys. Literally, this company is game changing, you guys. I've been in the industry for about 5 years now, but I've never really seen anything like Akashics. And what's very, very important when it comes down to having your hands on a great and amazing opportunity is knowing exactly how to take advantage of it. All right. Is one thing to have it, but you don't want to know how to use the vehicle, right? You get a brand new car. I remember my first time getting in a Tesla. I didn't even know how to start the car up. I didn't know how to put it into gear. I didn't know how to drive it. So the car could really do nothing for you if you don't know how to drive it. And so we have none other than one of the top leaders in this company who is actually taking the time out to do this call. When I'm gonna be honest with you guys, he already fast tracked his way to success. So he doesn't really got to be here. But I want to let you guys know who this individual is and what he actually means to myself and the success that we've been able to create up to this point. When I first got into the industry about 5 years ago, you guys, he was actually an educator, right? The educator. And not only an educator, but a seven-figure business owner as well. And, when I came into the industry and I wanted to learn the skill set of trading, it was the education that this next individual that I want to introduce to you guys provided for me that not only helped me get results in the trading and the investing space, but also actually helped my community and my team get results. When I tell you guys we were coming together, making money, couldn't wait for his session to be live, just like the Zoom call. I don't think a lot of y'all was super excited for this call. I'm talking about I used to be on his sessions before he even started it. I would be there before him. And so I challenge you guys to treat this business the same exact way, because the way you show appreciation and gratitude to your leadership, to the opportunity, is by taking advantage of all things, the training calls, the meetings, and all of that. So without further ado, I want to introduce you guys to the man, the myth, the legend, the person that has created success all across the globe. Literally someone who completely shifted the future of this company by partnering with it. I want to introduce you guys to my personal mentor, Mr. Matthew Thayer. So if you're there with me, boss, I'm going to go ahead and pass this thing over to you.
Hey, what's going on, Josh? Let's go. Mr. Diamond himself, man. Newest diamond in the house. I know you're about to pop blue diamond. Man, super proud of you, bro. Thank you so much for that intro. Guys, I'm excited. I don't know about you guys. I got to see some more energy in the chat. I got to see some more 777s. I got to see some more fire. I just got to see more energy inside of that chat. Because here's the deal. I know a lot of you guys that are on this call right now just got started. And we got to keep your guys' excitement level at an all-time high, because you just made the decision that's going to change your life, right? You guys just got started with this opportunity, and this is the opportunity that's about to change your life. This opportunity is going to make everything that you've ever wanted in life come true. This is the one spot, this is the one community where dreams perspire. This is where everything that you've ever wanted is truly possible, and we're going to help you get there. And this is your first call, guys. This is the first call that you're hopping on. So your energy, guys, is everything. And that's what I want to keep this with, guys. See, the deal is if you have low energy and you have bad thoughts, you're going to get bad results. So you got to have high energy. You got to have good positive thoughts, and you're going to have great results. We got to keep that. That's the first thing. Like that is the first thing that you have to go into something with. So you got started. You made the decision. You're here. I'm proud of you. I'm grateful to have you guys here. So give you guys yourself a hand, pat yourself on the back, because here's the deal, guys. What you did was not easy, right? Making a decision that's different than what everybody else does, it's not always easy, right? It's easy to be comfortable. It's easy to follow what everybody else does. It's easy to go to school. It's easy to try to get good grades. It's easy to get a job. It's easy to go do that for 40 years of your life. And then it's, easy to just go down that path and just stay comfortable. What's not easy is to do something that nobody else does. See an opportunity, see something that can change your life, pay a little bit of money to get started with the academy. Be here on a call, guys, on a Monday and be present, guys. That's not easy. So I want to commend you. And I just want to say again, congratulations on making that sacrifice. Congratulations on taking one step closer to your future self. I'm super grateful, like I said, to be here. I'm super happy to have every single one of you guys here that's a part of Akashics. For me, I got started like you guys did 13 years ago. I was a 22-year-old kid from college. Man, I was a basketball player. I was working, and I just wanted something different, man. Like I just wanted something for my life, and I realized if I was gonna want something different, I was gonna have to do something different. I couldn't do what everybody else was doing. So when the captain of my basketball team sat me down in his dorm and he played a video for me, and I saw the opportunity that you guys just saw as well, I said, I'm in. I said, I don't really have the money, right? I don't have the money to get started, but I'll figure it out. And I ended up getting started, guys. So I was like all of you guys when I first got started. And all of this stuff was completely brand new to me. I'm from a town. There's a little over 1,000 people there from that town. I graduated with 60 people in my class. There's literally more cows than people from where I'm from. So, big opportunity was not something that was in the cards for me. But thank God I saw the opportunity, guys, of network marketing. Thank God I saw the opportunity, of trading and just this industry, guys, because man, it's been an absolute blessing in my life. So, just know, guys, that if it can happen for me, right, over the last 13 years, I've stayed consistent. I've listened to the mentors. I've got on calls like this, and I just made a decision. So I want you guys to make a decision on this call. I want you guys to leave this call knowing that you're all in, right? Like, I want you guys to have all the tools. I want you guys to have all the knowledge that you need to make the decision now. Because, yes, you got started. You got started in Akashics. You joined, you paid, you're here on the call tonight, but there's a difference, right? There's a difference between paying to get started, but then also paying with a decision. See, you have to pay with a decision tonight. You guys have to decide that you're all in and there's no other option. That you're going to give this thing everything that you have. Because that's the only difference between me and you right now. Is I just made that decision. There's no other option. I'm all in. I want something different for my life. And then, like I said, over the last 13 years, I just stayed consistent with the information that I'm going to teach you. The information I'm going to teach you, the stuff that I'm going to show you guys, I just was a student. I just learned as much as I possibly could. And I just stayed teachable and I stayed coachable and I just listened and I took notes. So if you're on this call, guys, and you're brand new, grab a notebook, grab your phone, and take notes. Write this stuff down. Don't leave this call not knowing how to be successful. Don't leave this call not knowing the next steps, okay? Because we're going to go over the back office, right? We're going to do some of the boring stuff. Like I'm going to show you guys, how to connect tap to trade. I know you're excited about probably your prop firm challenge account. You're excited to start taking some trades. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of those things. I'm going to show you the back office. I'm going to show you, kind of where to navigate different things. But I'm also going to help you guys, be able to start your business as well. Because here's what I want to do. I know we got about 37 people on this call right now, which is not a big deal. Let's just real quick though. I want to know who's more interested in the business side or more interested in the trading side. So if you're a business builder, I want to see 111 in the chat. If you're a trader, I want to see 222 in the chat. If you like both, I want to see a 333 in the chat. I want to know if you guys want both. So I'm seeing a lot of business. I'm seeing a lot of both. Let's go. Cool. So I'm talking to the right people. These are my people. These are the people that I like to build with. These are the type of people I like to work with. Because here's the deal. I love trading. Don't get me wrong. Trading has changed my life. But what I realized with trading is it takes time, right? It's a skill set. You got to learn that skill set. Now, Akashic was created to make it easier for people to learn and for people to get involved with trading, right? It's something that's not going to happen overnight. And I hate to burst your bubble. If you just got started, guys, and you got started because you believe you're going to become a millionaire next week or a millionaire next month, I'm going to set the standard right now, guys. Not going to happen. You're not going to become a millionaire, I'm sorry, in a week. You're not going to become a millionaire next month. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. I hate to break it to you. But guess what? It's possible. It's possible for you to become a millionaire. It's possible, guys. And it's going to happen over the next 3 to 5 years. Over the next 3 to 5 years, you can become a multi-million-dollar in this space. You guys can create a 6 and 7 figure trading account. You guys can create a 6 and 7 figure business in 3 to 5 years. But have this mindset right here. Write this down, guys. The time is going to pass no matter what. The day from today to 3 to 5 years from now, the time's going to pass whether you like it or not. And everybody has a decision to get good at something. And there's one thing that I've always thought about in the back of my mind for the last 13 years. If not this, then what? If I don't do this, then what? If this doesn't work for me, I have to get a job. I have to figure it out. So I didn't leave myself an option. I knew the time was going to pass no matter what. I knew that this was going to be a 3 to 5 year plan, and I was going to have to stay consistent for 3 to 5 years. And I knew after the 3 to 5 years, I would be either a 6-figure earner or a 7-figure earner, because I saw person after person after person after person that did it. And I want to be that person for you today. It's a 3 to 5 year plan, guys, to that 6 to 7-figure mark. So yes, it's not going to happen in a week. It's not going to happen in a month, but it is possible. All right, so let's go over the boring stuff real quick. I know we got a lot of business builders, we got a lot of people that like both. So let's go over some of the boring things. So not really boring, but like obviously like these are things that you guys got to know in order to get your business started. So if you just got a prop firm challenge account, guys, like if you just got started with the Akashics, up here in the top right hand corner, you guys are going to see connect your account. Basically, under the connect your account, you're going to see MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, and then also Trade Locker. So with the TradeX Mastery Prop Firm Challenge account, you're going to want to make sure that you click the Trade Locker option. A lot of people don't do that. They either click MT4 or MT5, and they just don't know which one to click. Basically, you're going to click this Trade Locker option. You're going to go over in your email. You should have gotten an email. If you just got started today or you just got started yesterday, sometimes it takes anywhere from 24 to 48 hours. I've seen as long as 72 hours if you got started on the weekend for that email to get produced. But basically in the email, guys, you want to basically put your email, right, for the account email. And then in the email, it's going to give you the trader account ID. You want to basically just put the ID there. And then in that email as well, it's going to give you the password that you're going to use. It's not the password that you used for Akashics. It's a completely different password for TradeX Mastery. So you're going to put the password there. Obviously, type it in again under the confirmation. And then for the broker name, you're going to type TradeX Mastery, right? And then for the broker server, mine's a funded account. So I passed the prop firm, guys. I'm in a live account. You're actually going to do challenge accounts. So you're going to do TradeX Mastery challenge account. When you get your funded account, right, when you go and you pass it and you get a real account, you're going to want to change that to funded account, and then they give you new details. So obviously once you pass, I'll talk to your upline, they'll help you guys do this again. It's very simple. It's not hard. But yeah, so to pass your account though, I know a lot of you guys are brand new, so to pass your account though, you have to grow your whatever you got. So let's say you got a $10,000 account. You have to grow that $10,000 account just one time in a phase, 10%. So that just basically means you have to basically make $1,000 with the 10,000. You have to grow the account $1,000, and then you move on to phase 2. In phase 2, you have to just grow that account 5%, which is $500. And then once you've done that, you go into a real account environment, right? You get the real 10,000. And then once you get the real 10,000, guys, anything that you make, you get to keep up to 80%. Now, most of you guys are probably going to use Tap to Trade. So once you're connected, under Tap to Trade, You can do this on your phone, right? If you download the Akashics app and log in, once you have your account connected, you'll get a notification. And then basically what happens is when a trader takes a trade or one of the experts, as long as you have this little bell selected, guys, you'll receive their notification. So you can decide who you want to follow. Like if you don't like some people and you don't want to follow them, and you don't want their notifications, you don't want any if you don't want any distractions or you don't want to be, intimidated to want to take another trade, you can just uncheck their bell and then you won't get their trades anymore. But when they do take a trade, so when they take a trade on their account, you're going to get a notification. And then over here on the right hand side or on the app, it'll tell you right here, it'll say buy or sell. It'll tell you, what the trade is, and then you'll see a countdown timer. And the countdown timer is going to start at 2 minutes, and it's going to go down to 0. So you have 2 minutes to approve the trade. And if you don't approve the trade in 2 minutes, you're not going to be able to approve it anymore. Now, everything's auto-calculated. You don't have to touch a single thing, guys. We have risk set for 0.1%. It's very low. That way, people aren't going to lose a lot of money in any of these trades. So 0.1%. Now, if you want to be more aggressive, guys, or if you really don't care about the $10,000 account that you got, you kind of want to just maybe gamble it, or you just want to, be aggressive or whatever that is, you can always touch this risk. But if you're trying to use your tap to trade, as like a marketing promotional type of thing, like to be able to show people that you have it because you want to build the business, I would just keep the risk the same. Like I just keep the risk the same. That way you'll always have an account. You'll be able to show people like, hey, this is how you approve trades. Otherwise, you're going to have to buy another account, obviously, if you fail it. So just make sure that if you are taking trades as well, this is one thing that I taught. Josh knows this, right? He got on my sessions for years. This is what I taught, guys, that if you lose 2 trades in a row, if you ever lose 2 trades in a row, you're done for the day. Do not take any more tap trades, okay? You're done. Now, other side of that is if you win 2 trades, you're also done for the day. That's how I teach. That's what I've done. That's what I've done for years. That's my rule. I don't overtrade. I don't go crazy. I have a system in place. I don't want to do too much. So 2 trades and I'm done. 2 trades that I lost, I'm done. 2 trades and I win, I'm done. Now, if I win one, lose one, I'll take another trade. And if I win one and then lose one, I'll take another trade. If I win 2 in a row or I lose 2 in a row, I'm done. I do not trade anymore. Because here's the reality. And this is what I want every single one of you guys to hear. I don't care what your strategy is. I don't care how good of a trader you are. The market does not care. The market is going to go the way it wants to go. Guys, I'm a phenomenal trader. Like I am probably one of the best traders that I know in the MLM space. But here's the deal. Even though I'm a decent trader, I'm a good trader, there's times when the market doesn't go the way I want it to go. But it does go the way I want it to go more than it doesn't, if that makes sense, right? Like it'll go the way that I want it to go way more than the times that I don't. But sometimes the market will just go not the right way. And there's days where the market just doesn't work. Your strategy's not going to work. The educators, the experts that are on the platform, their strategies are just not going to work. So just don't put yourself in a position where you take too many of their trades and you put yourself in a bad situation. That's really my first piece of advice, guys. So when you're taking tap to trades, again, make 2 trades, you're good to go. You lose 2 trades, you're done for the day. Now, one thing that you guys can do with the Akashics back office is you guys can go over to the trade journal. You can create a trade journal that your account will follow, right? Like you can go in here, create a journal, name it, describe it, start date, end date, what your target win percent is, what total trades you want to take, your total profit that you want to make, right? And then your account will take notes of the trades that you're taking. So let's say this week you wanted to make 5%. You can put that in there, and your account will track all of that. And then you guys can go over to the analytics. You can kind of see how the trades are going with the people that you're following. And then the new Sage AI, guys, you can ask it questions about maybe what you're doing wrong. Like if you're having a bad day, a bad week, maybe you had some bad trades and you just kind of want to, do a little bit better. You want some questions answered, guys. The Sage AI Assist, guys, is a great tool for you guys to use. But yeah, so tap to trade, guys, is going to be the easiest way. Pulse, if you're brand new, it's not really something that you're going to want to dive into right away. But if you kind of know what you're doing, Pulse is a great way, guys, to just take this information and start trading with it. Now, I'm not going to go super deep into this. There's no point tonight to do this. All of the educators teach these things. So I just want to show you guys where it is, though. Pulse is a signal platform that will basically send you the signals. It's the trades that they're taking. You can copy the information into your app. Very, very simple. Now, the scanners. Scanners are a couple really cool scanners that I really, really like. My favorite one is obviously going to be the Go scanner. It's the one that I created. It's based on a point system. So very, very simple, guys. If you see an up arrow, you take the buy. If you see a down arrow, you take sell. And I have a rule with this. I'll type this in the chat, guys. When I see an up arrow or I see a down arrow, I do $3 in each direction. I'm sorry, $5 in each direction now. So $5 for a stop loss. And then I do a $5 for a take profit. So a 1-to-1 for the first take profit 1. And then I do an $8 take profit 2. And then I do a $10 take profit 3. So I take 3 trades on every arrow. I just typed that in the chat there for you guys. Or I'm going to put that in there real quick for you guys. Okay. Take notes on that. Write that down. That's how I use the scanner, guys. So I'll usually go to gold. I only trade gold with this strategy. Yes, this will show other trades. You guys can come up with your own system if you want. But I really only trade gold. And I use those parameters right there. So every time I see an arrow, I take those trades. So if I just give you guys this example right here, this was an up arrow. All the way over on the right-hand side, it shows you the price. It's at 40.44. Well, price went all the way up to 40.91. So, you would have hit your $5, $8, and $10 right there. The sell right here, you would have went from 41.08 and it would have went all the way down to 40.40. So again, you would have won your $5, your $8, and your $10 there. Same thing here. Buy went up. This one you would have lost. This one you would have won. So you would have won 1, 2, 3, 4. What does this one go to? 40, 31, went all the way up to, you would have won this one too. So this would have been a win as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You would have won 5 trades in probably the last 7 days. So type some 7s in the chat, guys, if that makes sense. If we're good to go, if you guys are good on the trading side of things, again, type some 7s in the chat. That's the scanners. That's what I use. And it's a very, very simple system that I have in place. But guys, that's the trading side, right? I don't really go any more in depth when it comes to trading. I mean, if you're brand new, like you got to go through the academy, you got to kind of go through some live sessions. You got to kind of dabble with the tap to trade. You got to kind of start to learn some things before we can go too much more in depth. But open up the scanner, guys. Open up some of those things. If you have a demo account, play with some of those trades. But tonight, guys, is really about a couple different things, right? Let's start you off on the right foot. Like let's start you guys, going in the right direction with your business. Because here's the deal. The fastest way to success in this business is having a great 30 days. Your first 30 days is so important because what people don't realize is that facts tell, stories sell. See, people are going to join this business not because of the facts of what Akashics is, not because of the facts of the trading, not because of the facts of anything. People join this business because of the stories that they hear and the way they felt when they heard them. So if I'm just getting started today, I have a 30-day clock that I need to go create an amazing story. Now, if you haven't just got started, right? If you've been in the business for longer than 30 days, that's okay too. Because guess what? You can start that clock whenever you want. Today can be your day one. You could be 6 months in this business, and guess what? Today can still be your day one. Like you can be years into this business, and still today can be day one. Because here's the story, and this is how it would go. I got started, right? And the day that I made a decision, right? That's your day one. The day I made a decision. They don't need to know that you've been in the business for 6 months. They don't need to know that you've been in the business for 8 months. For those of you guys that just got started, though, yeah, this is your day one. But your story starts with the day I made a decision. Remember I said in the very beginning that you needed to pay me with a decision today? That you needed to be all in, right? You guys remember that? Type 777 in the chat. If you remember that? If you've been on the call the whole time? You're going to pay today with a decision. So today's day one. And what we want to do is we want to go get your easy one. So whoever got you started, you need to send them a text right now and say, I'm about to put you to work. Text the person that got you started. And if they're not a rank, if they're not established in this business, text them and say, hey, who's my upline sapphire? Who's my upline diamond? Who's my upline blue diamond? I need their number right now. And you need to get their number. And then you need to text them and say, we're about to go to work. We're about to go to work because I made a decision on the fast start training today. And my goal is to go score in 24. My goal is to go get somebody in the next 24 hours because the people that go to 7 figures in this business, guys, they score in 24. The day after they make the decision, they've got one person to join their business. That's the separating factor, guys. If you can prove that you can go score in 24, you can go all the way to 7 figures. So message the person that got you started and say, who's my upline sapphire? Who's my upline diamond? Who's my upline blue diamond? And then you're going to send them a text and you're going to say, hey, we're about to get to work. Because in the next 24 hours, guess what? I'm scoring in 24. I'm going to get someone to join this business. And what we're going to do, if I was your upline, we're going to go get your easy ones, right? We're going to go show what's called your white hot market. There's really 3 types of markets. There's your white hot market, there's your warm market, and then there's the cold market. White hot is your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, the person that you would call if you had 4 flat tires, 1% battery on your cell phone, and you needed a couple $100 to get yourself home. Whoever that is, they need to be written down. They need to be written down on a piece of paper, and you and your upline sapphire, your upline diamond, your upline blue diamond together need to go show that person what we're doing here. You stay in that white hot market, guys, that's a 99.9 closing rate. You want to go fast in this business? You want a successful 30-day story? You want to stay in a white hot market. Now, after that white hot market, you might only have a couple, right? Your mom probably will get started. Maybe your brother, maybe your sister, maybe your best friend, right? Those are your white hot markets. We're going to move into a warm market, guys. And I need you to make your top 10. Your top 10 people in your life that have the most influence, that are the funnest to be around, that are the life of the party, that are delusional. When you talk to them, they're delusional, right? They talk about success. They talk about what they want out of life. They're the ones that are big dreamers. I want you guys to write those people down. And out of those 10, we're going to go show them. And our goal is to go get at least anywhere from 4 to 6 of them to join. 4 to 6. That's it. 40%. 40 to 60%. And what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to step by step do a couple different things. We're going to help you, 1, score in 24. 2, we want to help you waive your monthly fees. Everybody type waive my monthly fees. Type waive my monthly fees in the chat real quick. That is the second goal. Score in 24, waive my monthly fees, right? Get a total of 3 people to join my business. Next, we're going to go through those, right? Those warm markets. We're going to get, the 4 to 6 to join, and we're going to go what's called founder. Founder is our core rank in this business. Founder, guys, is a very, very simple rank. It's $250 a month in residual income. And it is a total of 4 people, right, on your left team. So you got to have 4 people on your left team. 4 left team. Put this over here. 4 on the left team. 4 on the right team. Okay? So you score in 24. Let's say you put 1 on the left. Go get your 3, right? You put the other one on the right, and you put the third one on the left, right? So you have 2 on the left, you have 1 on the right. That's getting, right, your 3. Now let's just say out of the 10, you can't get any more. Like there's nobody else is going to join your business, right? Like you have no network. You're like me. You grew up in a town where there's more cows than people. You graduated with 60 people, so you don't have a massive network. Here's what we're going to do. With your 2 on the left, 1 on the right, what we're going to do is we're going to help 1 on the left and the 1 on the right either waive their monthly fees or score in 24. So if we can get, let's just say, the person on the right to go waive their monthly fees, that's a total of 4 people, right? Because you got the 1 person and then they go and they waive their monthly fees. That's 3 more people. That's a total of 4 on their right. And then the person on the left, or the 2 people on the left, let's just say they both can get 1. They can score in 24. Guess what? That's 4 over there on the left-hand side. And then guess what? You are a founder, guys. Founder is the foundation of Akashics. Founder is the most important rank. It is not personal 4 left, 4 right, guys. It is just 4 on the left, 4 on the right total. So you put 1 left, 1 right. You go help them each go waive their monthly fees, right? They each go put in 3 on the left, 3 on the right. Boom, you are still a founder. So founder, guys, is the foundation. And why it's so crucial to go score in 24, go waive your monthly fees, and go founder, guys. Those 3 things right there. In life, you can only teach people how to do what you've done. So you have to go do the process in order to teach it. So once you've gone score in 24, guess what you can teach? Score in 24. Once you've waived your monthly fees, guess what you can teach? How to go waive your monthly fees. Once you've gone founder, guess what you can do? You can go founder. So this whole business is about you. This whole business is about growing you. It's about you becoming the best version of yourself. Everything that you do, every action, every day, your only goal should be to get 1% better. 1% better, and that happens from going out there showing people, knocking out these milestones, scoring in 24, getting your 3, going founder. And then boom, repeating that process. Once you've gone founder, guess what you're going to do? You're going to look at your 4 left, you're going to look at your 4 right, you're going to go to them, and you're going to say, okay, let's go help you guys score in 24. All right, let's go help you guys waive your monthly fees. Let's go help you guys go hit founder. And guess what they're going to ask? How do I do it? Well, here's my story. I made a decision. This is what I did. I had 4 flat tires. I had 1% better in my phone. I talked to my mom. I talked to my brother. I talked to my sister. I talked to my cousin. I talked to my best friend. I scored in 24. I made a list of my top 10 that I went to school with, that were my friends, that they're most influential, they're the most fun, they're the most energetic, they were delusional. I made a list of my top 10. I talked to my sapphire, my diamond, or my blue diamond from above, and I said, we're getting to work. He helped me, she helped me go show my top 10. I waived my monthly fees. Let's go do it. It's creating the duplication, right? That's all this business is, guys. For 13 years, that's all I've done. All I have done for 13 years is go hit founder over and 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 over. And I've helped other people go founder over and over and over and over and over. Now I'm a crown ambassador, guys. I'm a crown ambassador inside of this company. You guys can look at the comp plan. The average crown ambassador is making anywhere from $100,000 to $400,000 a month. Now, did I get there overnight? Did it happen just snapping my fingers? No. It happened, guys, over the last 3 years of just being consistent, of just being disciplined. I made the decision. When I got started here in Akashics, guys, 3 years ago, I made the decision just like you guys are today. I paid my decision and I went to work and I did the same thing that I'm teaching. I'm teaching you guys what I went out and done. And this is going to completely shatter any thought that you ever had about this thing. And here's the reality. This is breaking the matrix. You guys are gonna be like, holy crap. I am going to listen to whatever someone tells me to do in this business. I want to ask you guys a question. How do I make more money in this business? How do I personally, Matthew Thayer, how do I raise my check in this business? Real quick, just type it in the chat. Joey Wilson, put someone in the system, right? I get paid for sales that happen in my business. So let me ask you another question. Would I teach you anything that would prevent you from not putting someone in the system? Or would I teach you exactly what to do to go put someone in the system? So everything that I'm teaching, everything that I'm talking about is exactly how you do it. And if you just listen and you take it step by step and do what I say, you're going to get every single result that I've ever had. That is point blank honest. That is, end of the day, the truth. So when Josh says, hey, this is what I do, this is how I did it, this is how I got started, you don't have to question what his motive is. You don't have to question why he's telling you that. He's telling you how to go put someone in the system. And that's all you have to do. That's how we get paid. So, again, you paid your decision today. You make that list, but this is also going to be the foundation. This is going to be your foundation from here on out. Money is awesome, guys, right? Money is a great tool. They say money's not, it doesn't make happiness. Well, I don't believe that anymore. Definitely money does. It definitely brings happiness because guess what? It allows you to spend time with your family. It allows you to do whatever the heck you want to do every single day. It allows you to give back. It allows you to help other people. I mean, money literally gives you every opportunity in the world to be happy. So, it's not everything though. Money, guys, is everything, but being rich is more important. And I'm not talking rich in a financial way. I'm not talking about being rich financially. Right now, you're rich with your community. You made one of the best decisions in your life because you just surrounded yourself around amazing people that think differently, that are chasing greatness. You know how hard that is in this world? Because there's a lot of scammers. There's a lot of people that want to take your money. There's a lot of people that want to waste your time. There's a lot of people that want you to just work for them. So right now, you've already won in the richness of your community. But being rich with relationships, being rich with your business, being rich with your fitness, being rich. I believe in God, guys. I'm a God-fearing man. I want a relationship with God. So if you are as well, being rich with Him, like being able to have a conversation with God every single day, being rich in that aspect. But then yes, being rich financially as well, guys. And here's the deal. You got to figure out why you're doing this business. You have to really sit down tonight. You've made the decision, right? You're paying your decision tonight. I gave you the roadmap. I gave you the tools. But before you actually go to sleep tonight, I need you to think about why. Why did you say yes to Akashics? And it can't just be because you want to make more money. It can't be, right? Like you got to take it deeper. Because if it is about money, that's okay, right? That's a valid thing. Like, yes, of course, you want to make more money, but why do you want to make more money? Like, what does that money do for you? Do you want that money so you can quit your job And do you want to quit your job because you want more time with your family? Do you want more time with your family because you want a better relationship with your spouse or with your children or with your mom and your dad? Right? Like, you have to think and you have to basically get to the core of why you joined this business. Because here's the reality. There's going to be some tough times along this way. Over the next, like I said, 3 to 5 years, guys, this is not going to be sunshine and rainbows. Because here's the deal. The bigger the opportunity, the greater the opportunity, the greater the opposition is going to be. It's in the Bible. It's written inside the Bible. The greater the opportunity, the greater the opposition is going to be. And it was written right here. I have it written down. I just saw this the other day. Corinthians 16-9. A great door for effective work has opened for me, guys. Akashics opened for you, right? The world of opportunity opened for you. But in Corinthians, it says, a great door for effective work has opened for me, but there are many adversaries. Meaning that the greater the opportunity, guys, the greater the adversaries are going to be. Over the next 3 to 5 years, it will not be sunshine and rainbows. There's going to be days that you want to quit. There's going to be days that you want to give up. There's going to be days where it just doesn't go the way that you thought it was going to go. Everything that you're going to go through, when you lose trades, when you lose a prop firm challenge account, when the market doesn't go the way that you want it to go, when you go show somebody and they say no, when you have a goal in mind and you don't hit that goal, guess what? Every test that you're going to go through over the next 3 to 5 years, remember that every test, every valley, every moment is a way for you to have a testimonial. Because you can't have a testimonial until you've gone through some tests. And today you paid the decision. Today you're going to go on this journey. You committed. And I just want to leave you guys with this. There's 3 things to never fail in this business. There's just 3 of them, right? And they're very easy. Everybody can do it. There's 3 things. Number 1, get excited. Some of you have not had a pulse since 1990. Some of you have not raised your excitement for years. Everyone that knows you is like, that person's basically dead. You got to raise your heartbeat. You got to get excited. Number 2, pay attention. Listen, be teachable, be coachable. Everything that I talked about tonight, guys, pay attention. Everything that you're going to hear over the next 3 to 5 years when it comes to mentorship, when it comes to events, when it comes to being in this community, guys, stay a student. And then the most important, the number 1 way to go to 7 figures, never quit. Because guess what? You can't get fired. You can be the worst affiliate in Akashic's history. Everybody could say no to you. You could be terrible. You will never get fired. So the only way that you're going to fail in this business, the only way you're not going to become a 7-figure earner in this business is if you quit. So just never quit. I've just never quit. I never stopped, never gave up. So thank you. I appreciate you guys. Let's go. Hope you guys got some value tonight. I definitely had a lot of fun teaching you guys, talking to you guys. It was incredible. And I can't wait to see all of the different founders that are going to happen that are brand new. There are new Blue Diamonds. Cade, I don't think he's on the call. I know he's pushing to close out some of his leaders. He just hit Blue Diamond. Donna down in Latin America just hit Diamond. Josh, I know you just hit Diamond, last week. Let's go. There's so many people, guys, that are ranking up. So there's big things happen here, guys. This is the 2nd month in a row that we've had more sales month after month. This was another record month for Akashics, right? In the history of Akashics, this was the second week in a row of record sales. So we're going into 2026 right now with momentum. Like we are going into 2026. Most people aren't going to make a decision until January 1st. Do you understand that most companies are not going to really go on a run until January 1st? But we're here in November creating momentum, creating a wave, having new people hit ranks, putting new excitement out there. And guess what? It's only November. We're going to push this over the hill. We're going to go into 2026, guys, and this thing is going, it's moving. So, all right, you guys have a great night. Thank you so much, Josh, for opening up the call. You guys are blessed, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you so much. Peace out.